Hi all, this is Solo. We are playing Megabonk, right? What is Megabonk? Megabonk is basically the roguelike that has pretty much took over the 3D version of Vampire Survivors. Basically, if you think about it, it's basically a 3D Vampire Survivors. The game itself is incredibly good, right? It's just really good. If you like Vampire Survivors, this is a no-brainer. This is actually $8. It's developed by a single guy, sitting at 8,500 positive, or very positive reviews at the time of doing this review, or this little overview, I suppose. So just a quick tip for you guys who are starting Megabonk, who have never seen Megabonk. Like I said, it is like a 3D Vampire Survivors. There are multiple different classes and weapons, so we're talking like, I think it's 15 different classes and like 15-20 different types of weapons. There are, like I said, there's a lot to do in this game for what you are paying, right? So you are paying literally $8, $9 US, or $7.50 or £7, something like that in UK money, and you are getting a lot for your money, and it's actually really fun, right? So let's talk about the game. So there are different rarities. So you got white, blue, green, yellow, and red. I think red is the highest. I think red is the highest in terms of rarity. To do this, you need to get a luck tome, right? So when you pick up items, when you go up levels, you'll see luck tomes. Okay, pick up luck tomes. Luck increases your rarity basically on your pickup. So every time you level up, or every time you get a chest, you have different percentages of rarity. You can do this. You press start and go into pause menu. You can see your stats on the left hand corner. You can see here that my luck is actually only 8%. So I got really lucky with that epic drop, right? You see these chests. You pick up these chests. You can pay money by killing mobs in game. You get cash by killing them, and then you can pick up them on the ground, or you can go to these sort of shrines here and stand over them, and then they give you a choice of free. There's also monster shrines that release monsters and stuff like that. Obviously, when you kill elite mobs, they drop power-ups. Different power-ups have different. Obviously, this shield makes me invincible for a certain amount of time. I can't take damage. I'm going to go with Leech Life, because Leech Life is pretty strong in this game. There are multiple, you're talking like 20, 30, 40 different types of builds, depending on what you want to go with. Obviously, there are literally 15, 20 different types of weapons, so you can mix and match however you want. You start off with 3 weapons and you go up to, I think it's like 5 in total, by unlocking it throughout the game. You have skip, refresh, and band as well. We've got spiky shield, look at that. Do I go spiky shield? I'm not going for an armor base. Cursed doll, no. Okay, so we didn't get really anything I wanted there. Let's go gold. But these head shrines let you choose a choice of 3 different items, and you can choose what you want, which is really handy. There are 2 different types of levels, a desert level and a forest level, and there are different tiers from 1 to 3. And obviously, the higher the tier, the higher the difficulty. This bird guy I've got here, you have to do a certain objective or achievement, I suppose, to get him. You basically, in the desert zone, you have to stand in a tornado and kill enemies with a tornado for, I think it's like 50 times to unlock this guy. And this guy basically gets to have tornadoes at the start when he first starts, and he can double jump and hover throughout the air as well, because he is the bird guy, right? And there's another little tip for you guys as well. Every so many, you see the time at the top of the corner, the top of the screen. When the time goes to 0, it will be basically the end of the game, and you'll get like these ghosts spawn in, and they just get harder and harder and harder until you die, basically. To counter this, every so many minutes they release a boss. This guy's the pig guy. He's pretty easy to dodge for me because I can just hover in the air. But he is quite slow, but he does do AoE, like AoE circle spam, like bubble spams. So you just got to be careful you don't stand in it. He slows you down when you get hit as well, which is annoying. But yeah, so a little tip for everyone. You look up in the sky, you see like red streaks in the sky. You see that over there? See these red streaks? Like red lines in the sky? That will point towards the portal, right? And the portal is basically what you use to summon the last boss. You normally want to do this the last minute or minute and a half of the game, so you can get plenty of weapon upgrades beforehand. And then you kill the boss, and then portal will open. When the portal opens, you'll be able to go to the next level, and then you continuously do that, and then you unlock the next tier. And then obviously I'm currently doing tier 2, so I've got to kill this guy, go through the portal, and then do it again to unlock tier 2. With tier 3 you have to do it 3 times, but every single time gets massively, dramatically harder, like a lot harder. Like the difficulty scales up a lot. Every so many minutes you get swarms of different mobs come in. As you can see, I got the goblins, goblin swarm at the minute. But they come in every so many minutes and they just completely swarm you. It's good if you want to farm XP. Ideally, you would want to have some sort of sustain, so leech life or some sort of crazy sustain, or just massively high attack speed, damage, whatever, critical strike rate, whatever you want, to basically make sure you have enough damage and you can kill them quick enough, right? And once you kill the mini bosses, the elites are, I'd say once you drop the mini bosses, I just killed, they always drop a chest. But if you are killing elites as well, these guys with little crowns on their heads, they sometimes drop crates as well, or just items you can pick up, and you get stuff like nukes as well. Luck tome, let's take that. Obviously luck increases rarity on item drops as well. XP tone obviously increases the rate you go up levels, so the higher you want the XP tone, the better it is for you. Luck is obviously really crucial as well. For every time you level up, you get a more chance of getting a higher drop. Higher drops obviously increase your chance of, hello, what we got here? Increase your chance of getting better items, right? On higher percentage drops. So, you know, instead of 10%, if you get a higher drop, it might be 15%, right? So it makes a big difference because there's no time limit for this game as such. You see, it's 4 minutes. I've got to kill the boss within 4 minutes. If I don't, the ghosts will spawn. But if I can survive, if I can survive the ghosts, they basically get progressively harder every minute or so until you basically just get one shot, right? But you can just do that if you want to. If you're trying to unlock a certain achievement, or get a certain weapon, or kill a certain amount of things with a certain weapon, or, you know, get a certain build going, or kill so many people with a sword, for example, you can do that as well, right? But we are going to go and kill the boss on this run through, and then after this run through, go to the second area and try to do the second area. If I die, I die. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and I'm going to go, after this run is done, I'm going to cut to the main menu, show you the things that can be unlocked as well towards the end of the video, and show you what you can unlock. But this game is like, there is a demo for this game, but the demo is very different to the actual game. So I noticed, I played quite a bit of the demo. It does not carry over, by the way. It's just like a yeah, it doesn't carry over, but it's very different because the weapons have completely changed. You get way more stats on the actual game, main game. He's massively upgraded the main game compared to the demo. Ideally, the dev, done by a single dev, by the way, the single dev really needs to update the demo to reflect the actual game itself rather than being an old version of the game, because the game is night and day difference in terms of how it looks and how it feels and how it plays compared to the demo. But there is a demo free if you want to try it out for free anyway, right? But if you got a spare $8 and you like some Vampire Survivors, I would suggest buying this. Like I said, it's sitting at a very positive 8,476 reviews at the time of this recording, and obviously the game is basically a 3D Vampire Survivors, like I said, but it has way more classes, way more attacks, abilities, items, drop rates, and it has a leaderboard as well. So I think it's reset every month, I'm guessing, or every couple of weeks. But on the main menu, there's a leaderboard, and on the leaderboard, it shows your position. And yeah, it shows your position and everyone else's position on the leaderboard, and whoever's rank 1, based on what character they used and how much damage they did overall, and how long they survived and stuff like that. But yeah, it tells you your rank after the end of each run, which is really handy. I've got this now, so I can just stand in the middle here. And I'm just going to stand and try and kill these guys. Tornado is really good in a sense that it pushes people back, right? Did I just see 0 damage? There's no way. Let's go to XP tone. I might have to actually get out now before I die. There we go. As you can see, there's a boss here, Stone Golem. You normally get that sort of boss spawn the last 2 minutes, I think it is. But if you get a power up, which is a lightning bolt, it basically gives you crazy attack speed, and it works really, really well. As you can see, tornadoes don't do tons of damage, but they do push enemies back, which is really handy for clear. In terms of damage, I'm not doing a ton of damage at the minute. Not liking like my chances, I'm not gonna lie. What's this red one? Oh, nice. We need to get some crit damage on our sorry, on our weapons. Obviously crit damage, I think it's like 100% extra damage. It's either double damage. I'm pretty sure it's double damage or 50% extra on top. I think it's double damage actually. But you can obviously get higher crit chance, higher crit damage, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, so I really want attack speed as well. I ain't had attack speed in a while, to be fair. But as you can see, my attack speed definitely needs to go up to kill this golem. But this is the this is the map you start off with. This this forest map. This is like the easy map. You unlock the desert map after you complete. I think it's level 1 on the golem, on the forest. Sorry. Electric plug, and yeah, the more you kill, the more stuff you unlock. I'm very surprised how many classes there are actually in this game. It is very surprising that there's so much work gone into this, and it's like I said, it's developed by one dev, literally one dev, dude. So we are now at 24 seconds. I probably left this a bit too late, but if we go over to the if we go over here to the spawn boss, we spawn the little bark guy. Gonna spawn him in, and we need to kill him as soon as we can. We're gonna get some extra damage on them. And when you, oh yeah, by the way, if you pick up a magnet, it picks up all the entire XP tomes that you drop from killing enemies. It picks them all up in one go. Okay, so as you can see, this is why I'm picking up so much stuff. It's coming from all across the map. So yeah, the final boss is no joke. He will literally spam. And these white ghosts is what I'm talking about. These white ghosts here, what are now spawning. White is fine. As soon as they get the black ghosts out, they start to push you around the map, and then you're in trouble. So you need to try and kill these guys as quick as I can. I don't think I've got enough damage on this build to kill this guy quick enough. I think I'm going to die here. But I've just been trying out this new class, this new tornado class. And it has a really good clear, but the damage just isn't there. That's the problem. By the way, that skull I just picked up accidentally, that increases the difficulty of the run. And if you increase the difficulty of the run, basically more monsters sort of spawn. At least that's how it looks like it, and they sort of attack you quicker and stuff like that. So you basically kill more enemies, get more loot. Basically, that's how it works. I don't think I'm going to survive this. I'm going to die. Yeah, the ghost have got me. Okay. Well, that was a run. That was not the ideal run, but that was a run. That was a 10-minute run. I need to kill 2,500 players, but this is the main menu. As you can see, the top left-hand corner, you have the objectives I need to do to get to unlock whatever's there at a minute. On the right-hand side, you have all leaderboards. So resets in 16 hours. We can see who's number 1 and what class they used. You can go shop. When you do runs, you get this currency, your silver coin currency, and you can use this currency to then upgrade and buy stuff what you want, like extra weapon slots. You can toggle which weapons and tomes and items you want on and off. Boombox, you can select which music you want to play. Tomes, what tomes you want. If you want an extra tome or 2 tomes, you can buy that. You want extra silver increase per run. You can refresh your skills. And you get skips, and you can banish certain weapons and items through that run. On here you have quests, so you do certain quests, you click on, once the quest is done, you click on it and you get like so much coins based on the quest and stuff you do, right? So there's loads of different stuff to do here. So these are the characters you can unlock. So currently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. So it's 20 characters in total so far. And then you have 9, 18, 27, 29. I think I counted that right. 29 weapons, 9, 18, 23 tones, and 9, 18, 36. Oh Jesus, I forgot. Yeah, you got loads here. You got like at least 50 or 60 normal items. These ones you pick up throughout the map. Right, these are a bit different. But you see, there's ticks on them, and with the ticks, you can turn them on and off. And if you want to unlock something, you can press it by pressing it on, and then it unlocks it. And it says to unlock it, you got to attain 40% difficulty to unlock this one. Kill 100% cactus enemies with thorn damage. That seems incredibly annoying. Demonic blood as well, and 3 leeching crystals in a run. Microwave, duplicate model cheats 3 times in a row. I've actually got to unlock that one. Echo shard, turn that on. 12% chance to spawn an extra XP shard. So yeah, you basically get points, and then you can use them points to then unlock different weapons and stuff, right? You can turn it on and off what you want to get for depending on what run you want. So I can turn these off just so if I want to get this Aegis shield. And I can turn these off so I literally just get the ones I want. So if I don't want XP 10 or luck tone, which you would want, but beat the stage boss in under 5 minutes, get the curse tone, charge all charge shrines on tier 3, run across all 3 stages without leaving charge. Holy crap, that seems ridiculously hard. But yeah, so there's different ways I'd do it and stuff like that, right? And it tells you how to unlock each one as well. Clear tier 2 challenge, and defeat the bush in the forest, 100 quests, tier 3, complete tier 3, use the microwave to duplicate ice crystals 3 times in a row. 6 challenges, buy weapons. I got the ninja, he's pretty good. Desert tier 2, blood magic, lit forest tier 2. Yeah, so it tells you how to get these, how to unlock all these as you go. And yeah, it's just a really fun game, dude. It's really popped off. Like I said, really good. I'll put a link in the video description below. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, and give this game a try. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.